Welcome to the Guy and K Show. Here's where we speak up on it Thursdays, Trippin' in Thursdays. We'll be back after the short and the message. All right, here we go. Oh, look at him, man. He didn't forget today. Damn, man. What's happening, fellas? How y'all
What
doing
else
today?
with you?
Tambourine road trip.
Oh, man, it's all good, man. They be saying, when you don't have it, they be saying, what happened to the tambourine? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Tam-
You
had to get the tambourine. It's on page. Yeah.
can't forget y'all today, people. Hey, man, so what we got going on today, TM?
Just sitting over here. Actually, I watched a little college basketball. Watched BYU lose to Houston.
Who lost?
I was reading something. I'm gonna go off from what I was just mentioning. We'll come back to it. Uh, this actress Michelle Pettit. One of the things, and I probably should fact check this, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. This actress Michelle Pettis said that she dated Michael Porter Jr. in college, and she broke up with him. And she said she knew him in high school and in college, but she broke up with him because she said he's a psychopath. Why would you wait like 6 or 7 years of this nigga's NBA career to bring up some shit like that?
Shit.
And
What do you gain?
what do you mean when you say psychopath?
Right.
Nigga, is he a killer? Is he out dicing people up during the night after he shoots some hoops? He go kill a couple motherfuckers. I'm sorry, unalive
Unalive
Was,
him?
was he a
Gotta be politi-
psychopath when he was hitting?
on this motherfucker now, though. You get this motherfucker strike shit. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, what good is that and why? But yeah.
who knows, man? In today's, it could be a number of reasons. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she writing a book. I don't know. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to stay relevant,
To get
but
your ass curious and interested in some shit.
it ain't like he the MVP of the league or nothing. You ain't
Right,
saying
right,
nothing,
right. He above average player.
yeah, shit.
Plays good, plays hard.
Bad because you ain't got his minutes.
Exactly.
He making dough.
Making
I
death.
guarantee you he making more than you got.
Hey, they call him a psychopath, huh?
Psychopath.
Yeah,
Like
Uncle
shit.
Tracy called him a skank. Called her a skank. Hey, I love that word
Right.
right there. Hey, look here, man. That's an OG word right there. I'm trying to tell you, dog, skank. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. Hey, I like that one. Hey, I'm gonna start using that one again. I ain't used that one in a minute,
Yeah.
Uncle Tracy. You know what I'm
Five
saying?
too many.
You
Five too
know.
many.
So so Kyler Murray signed with the Vikings.
That's a good move.
Uh,
That's a good move.
yeah, it is. I think he can probably go for the starting position because JJ,
Easy,
he knows he's getting.
easy, easy. I think they
Oh yeah,
overdrafted McCarthy. I think he was
that's why
overdrafted.
they signed 1 year contract.
Yeah,
Come in here and
and they only got to pay him like
make
the
this work.
1.6 or
Yeah,
whatever his
league
salary.
minimum, the
Yeah,
little minimum. So that's free labor.
because he getting 38 million still from the Cardinals. So
Yeah.
Now, here's
uh,
interesting, D Mac. Now, because they released him, if he had went off and played baseball, would he still get his pay that he was gonna get for the Cardinals too?
Guaranteed money,
guaranteed
brother.
money. Yeah,
Yeah. They have to pay
Okay.
him the guaranteed money no matter
Wow.
what. Yeah.
So they probably
Yeah.
have. That little dead cap space hit. They probably reconstruct it some kind of way and pay him. How would they do that?
Yeah. They probably playing with the numbers some kind of way to make it not hit so hard. But a
Mhm.
lot of these teams, a lot of these teams is throwing in the towel on that dead money. They ain't
yeah,
giving a
they
shit.
ain't caring.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
look,
hey,
I need.
they like fuck that. We got to win. You know what I mean? And I like
Well, you know,
you have to admire that
they
type.
raised it. They also raised the
They raised
salaries,
the cap.
the cap. So they some of that is still playroom, and they ain't gonna use all that money signing a whole lot of people. So
Mm.
They figure
But they,
it
what,
ain't gonna hurt us too
but what
bad.
they mean by dead cap space is they paying somebody who don't play for them.
Mm,
It's dead cap.
yeah.
It's it's still against your cap, but the player ain't playing. So
And
I,
Seattle just picked up Emmanuel. God, I forgot his last name. He was the backup running back for Green Bay, and is actually a very good running back. Um, they picked him up, so that's to me that's a good pickup for Seattle
oh,
if
seeing that
they
they
are
lost
not looking.
after they lost what you call him, um,
yeah,
Yeah,
Walker.
Walker,
Walker, Kenny
the
Walker.
NFL championship MVP that didn't get
Right.
his own commercial by himself. That guy.
That guy.
I didn't hear. Did he ever get the "I'm going to Disneyland" commercial? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he had to split. He
Yeah,
split it with Darnold.
him and Darnold did it together.
Oh, they did the. Oh, ain't that you, bitch?
They, they,
Shining in on the
they,
brother's shine.
yeah,
Right?
they did an ebony and ivory one.
Were they They weren't cold bees, were they?
No,
No,
they were not.
What the
no.
fuck you doing? Talking about I be hot,
That's what
dog.
I brought that up a couple of weeks ago. I was like, how in the hell? Why come Sam Darnold got to be in a damn commercial? Got
Did,
to be all up in the video.
Disney didn't think Walker was going to remember his lines.
That's a good one, dog. That's a good one. Hey, we had they I know in the world of boxing, just to bring it up because we next week is it next week? No, week after next. The March 28th. We got Keith Thurman fighting Sebastian Fondura. They call him the Towering Inferno because he like 6'6", but he only they fighting at 154 pounds.
Oh
So if
my
you can
God.
imagine that,
He's a
um,
string
yeah, he's streaming though. He like to fight inside. You know what I'm saying, for to be a tall
That fight.
man. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, it should be a hell of a fight. You know, Keith Thurman is 30.
Mm.
He missed a lot of fights due to being injured in his what they would say more in his prime years, in his younger years or whatever. So, but he ain't got a lot of wear and tear on him, so he should be all right. He should be
Yeah.
all right. I think I'm kind of leaning towards him to win the fight because he throw what I call his seven, that overhand right, and dude, he don't move his head. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he get in the middle, and if he crack your ass, boy, you going down. That's for sure. So
Big old haymaker on his ass. Huh?
yeah, yeah. And then I seen the new in the news today in boxing, they was everybody talking about Clarissa Shields making a comment about she made a comment on forget the guy's radio podcast that she would beat Rolly Romero
Oh boy.
that she could beat Rolly Romero in a boxing match. And
Wow.
so Shannon Sharp comes out and said, "There's no way Clarissa can beat Rolly. Rolly's a three-time champion in boxing, and if he catch her one time, he believed he would stop her, right?"
Right.
So she came on the show. I don't know if he came. She came on his show last night. If y'all didn't see it, y'all can go watch it on his podcast and talked about saying that she didn't say she can knock him out. She said she can outbox him because she's more skillful and more talented as far as boxing is concerned.
Mm.
But so Shannon he said, well, how would you think that you could beat Rolly? And Rolly he said, even though Rolly is probably not as skillful as many boxers, he's a man. You know what I'm saying? So that's a debatable issue too. Even though we call her the GOAT, and she's probably the greatest woman of all time boxing. You know,
Hmm.
Layla would have something to say about that, but we don't know because she didn't take the 20 million. Um,
Right.
but I wouldn't. Hey, Layla, look, I wouldn't worry about that anyway. Shit, you 47 years old. Um,
and and to that, I'll say this. And
mhm,
I love watching women's sports, especially golf. I love watching women golf because of their tempo. I like to see their tempo. It's very it's more smoother and more relaxed. And so there were two female golfers back in the day,
mhm,
Sorensen and Michelle Wee, who thought that same thing, that they can go out on and Michelle Wee was a longer hitter. She could hit 300 yards. Annika was, but Annika's game all around game was just smooth. but they both tried their hands at a man's tournament and didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
Um, and golf is it's individual, just like boxing, but you ain't hit nobody other than the ball. Uh,
You wouldn't think there would
so
be that much difference in golf though, Tim. I mean, the lady tees ain't that much further up than the man shit.
it's only like 20 to 30 yards, but
Mhm.
the layouts are just different. They play very few women tournaments on the same golf courses that the men play on. Very, like, maybe two or three,
Hmm.
maybe a year. So it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
You know,
Um,
I just look at it like, she say she can outbox him, but Clarissa, you're not gonna out punch him.
I'm not going to punch him. But
you
So
once
that
damn
hit in
straight
the
up.
face, that hit in the face you gonna get from him
lights out.
ain't like that hit in the face you get from these other women. It's that pounding. You gonna be like, what Eddie Murphy said when he got hit? What was
What
that?
was that?
What my boy say? He said, "Which one of y'all?" Like Chris Tucker, he
Right.
said, "Which one of you motherfuckers kick me?" You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
kick.
Shit, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a different. It's a different strength coming behind the punch, and hey, she can say what she want to say, and talk
She just
talk
mouthy.
that shit
She just
because it
mouthy.
ain't like anybody would ever sanction that.
Right.
That would
I mean, I wouldn't even want to see it as an exhibition if they had 10,
no
16 ounce
Nope.
gloves on and a headgear. You know what I mean? Because
right.
like
It's
she
not
said, she spars men all the time for her fights because that's all she's ever had as far as sparring partner was men to spar. That she believed that she could um, get off on Rolly
yeah
in a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? I was like, um, look at
man.
and with all this
Kind of
gender shit going on today, where we got men dabbling into women's sports, and
right.
I don't want to see no shit like,
Yeah, let's not even entertain that.
Right.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it's a good social, what do I say, conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
For
You talk
you
that
know,
shit on.
and even and to me, to be honest with you, when I do watch Clarissa fight, I still think she punched like a. In some ways, some aspects, she still get a little, catty. You know
Like
what I
a girl.
mean? When they be
Hmm.
Punches like a
throwing
girl.
punches, how they be throwing, she don't really necessarily throw punches like a dude.
Right.
Y'all think what y'all think? Y'all think she, don't know?
It's
It's women's boxing. That's
right.
what it is.
Right. Now you don't want to get hit by her at 2 o'clock in the morning after you done felt on her ass at a club. That's a no right there. You go laugh in, but
You in the ring
Yeah.
with her, she punching. You
Yes,
know,
I mean, I ain't no doubt that I know she knows what she doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't question that. I wouldn't advise no nig who ain't never fought before or don't have no idea of how to defend himself or punch to
yeah,
get into no altercation with her. She might whoop your ass and embarrass you. But
yeah.
because I've seen a little girl. Shit, this woman looked like, and I seen on social. She's probably about 105 pounds, dog. This dude, she hit this dude. This dude had to be at least 240. Two. She hit this dude. He fell straight to the ground, dog. Oh,
Popped
just
you right on that chin
yeah.
spot.
I knew she could fight though because when she challenged him, the way her stance and the way she was holding her fist, I said, "Damn, she looked like she could box."
She
You know,
squared up
so she
just
might have been
right.
an amateur boxer or something. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, he walked forward and she laid into him, dog. He went straight down like timber. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the crowd was like, you know what
rock
I'm saying? Shit.
bye, baby.
That got to
Yeah,
be the most embarrassing shit in the world.
and
For a girl
and
to lay your ass out like that, dog. Oh man. Matter of fact, he was like, which one of you motherfuckers hit me? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
which
Yeah.
one of y'all did that?
Yeah.
He claiming that was AI
Yeah.
and
So
shit.
I know women can, yeah, women can, and some of them cold, you know what I'm saying? But beginning there and fighting a man, dog, is a whole different,
Yeah, that
especially one who has experience in boxing, you know what I'm saying? Regardless.
Right.
Because it's debatable. Shit, Rolly was probably winning them rounds. He was fighting with Tank until he got caught. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what? At the end of the night, a man ego gonna kick in at some point. He ain't gonna take too many of them shots.
Hell
He'll be
no,
St.
man.
Louis
Gonna
coming
grab your little ass. You know what I'm saying?
Like muscle you up, hitting you in the corner.
You know what I mean? You gonna catch a couple elbows. You know what I'm saying? In tight and close. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
rearrange your nose.
yeah, it ain't gonna do him no good to hit below the waist, but other than that, shit.
Right.
Hey, and
Mhm.
black people can chew on this for a little while because I don't understand why more of us aren't playing these two sports. But you know, golf and baseball are the only two things where something is white that you can hit and get away with it. Just saying.
Shit. Yeah, I can't think of much more.
You ain't going
Uh,
to jail if you hit the baseball or golf ball.
hey, but like you said, that is interesting though that the women playing at in the men's tournament, they didn't even make the cut. Shit. Oh damn. Maybe
They
it
did.
could have been maybe stage fright. Maybe the being in the lights on that type of stage that maybe they choked.
And,
You know what I'm
yeah, and I think more with Michelle Wee because, like I said, she was long off the tee. Like Michelle Wee can crank 300 yards out there. Didn't
saying?
Cheryl Miller try to play in the men's league or something at one point in her heyday or tryout? It was, I think it was the women who tried that the NBA tryouts too.
And
So
Meyer.
or Ann Myers was So
And
yeah, that shit don't work. That shit don't work. Stick to your own sport.
Yeah, man, look at it. Like I said, what they
bigger,
say,
str-
stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
bigger, stronger, faster. At the end of the day, it's not, and it's not being chauvinistic. It's being realistic.
No, because I mean, let's be realistic. A man, at least a straight man, can't play in the WNBA.
You know,
So
just stay over there.
Uh,
Dominate and be the best
be the best you can be.
you
Be
can be
all
over
you
there.
can be.
Don't bring that shit over here.
all right, so we got March Madness coming up.
Yes, sir.
College basketball's tournaments coming up. And Monday we're gonna have a special show for you guys where we're going to select some teams for you that's out there and want to you know um, have have a little fun and wager on a few games or whatever. We're not like we tell y'all, do it at your own risk. All we do is give you some suggestions of what we do. We don't suggest that you do anything. If you take our advice and you win, you know. But if
Ain't
you
no jiggy
lose, yeah.
here. So
But even if you lose, we still gonna be like, so don't even, you know what I mean? Don't.
Right?
That's on you. You know what I mean? It ain't us. And if you have a gambling problem, please seek out any gambling anonymous group to get you some damn help. You know what I'm saying?
get some help.
Yeah. That sounds. It ain't on me. Not on me. You know what I'm saying?
It is not.
No, but we're gonna have a special show for y'all. We're gonna have our guy come in and uh, and give you his picks. And so that's gonna be a fun show come Monday. But anyways, a little peek at it though, D Mac. Who your team you got? Who would you suggest that gonna be your final four, or maybe one of your two teams making
I've been watching
Oh,
the last two or 3 weeks on the weekends and stuff.
mm,
They usually just show the better teams and stuff, but Arizona is very good. Y'all don't usually
LeBron's son play for Arizona too, right?
he on the team.
he on the team.
Is he playing? Is he getting any run?
I not that I've seen, not that I've
Okay,
seen.
okay.
They got a hell of a squad. Duke is 30-2. Uh, they got a rock solid squad with the Boozer twins, and that's and I also I like Michigan as well. Michigan and Michigan State are both really good coming out of the Big Ten. It's one of them years where Izzo got a squad, and when Izzo got a squad, he can go deep.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
you want a little sleeper.
Very
Always,
good coach.
always roll with good coaching, and Izzo's one of the best ever. So yeah, those teams are solid and could be in, definitely be in there. I'm gonna have to watch a little more of these tournaments this during this week to see some real sleepers coming out of some small conferences and stuff like that. Miami of Ohio, who was undefeated, they lost today.
Oh, who they lose to?
They lost to UMass.
Oh, they lost in tournament play?
They lost in their
No, conference thing, I mean?
conference tournament in the quarterfinals. They didn't even get to the finals. So
Well, you that shit that might have been a management type of shit because they getting in the dance anyway.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I think going undefeated going into the tournament, you could possibly. I mean, they was gonna get shitted on anyway, seating wise. So they
yeah,
may have got a top five, maybe
yeah,
out of the seedings. Now they might just be a 13 or
yeah.
12 now.
They're gonna get a bad
Yeah,
seed
they're gonna
because
get a
they
bad
lost
seed.
today.
So hopefully that'll piss them off though, and maybe they'll show that they were worthy of having 29,
If
30
they
wins.
them coming out of the MAC conference where they're coming out of, if they get to the Sweet 16,
That's an
that's a huge. That'll be huge if they can get
Hmm.
the first weekend. But that's going to depend on where their seating is, and if they got to play one of these, upper echelon squads. They've been winning close games all year. Um, they won one game when they was down by they was down by 8 with 2 minutes left and came
Hmm.
back and won the shit. Um, they they know how to play in tight games. Today they just didn't make the shots at the end.
Right.
And be
Okay.
careful with Duke because they lost their starting point guard. Caleb Foster suffered a fractured foot,
Oh my goodness.
so
Yeah,
that could be something
it's
to
it's
look at
it's
down
not
the
good,
road.
but they got a long bench, and that's what's good about them this year.
Oh, I think Miami of Ohio was the last undefeated team in college basketball. Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
What a time to lose, huh?
What a time to lose.
Right.
Mm.
Well,
Wow.
I'd rather that be the first loss than the tournament.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, with the actual tournament though.
Duke
Right.
losing to Monmouth.
What was I gonna say? Okay. So, but isn't it interesting how the power shift depending on what sport you're in? Because the more powerful teams are in uh the what they call it, the Big 12, the Big 12, right? Ain't that what
Yeah.
Colorado and all them? In? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In basketball, the
Big 12
power,
is
the
solid.
Big 12, yeah, the Big 12 is the probably was more the elite teams in college basketball.
Premier conference. No
Yeah, yeah. But in football, the SEC and they supposedly and the
seeing and all that.
yeah, the Big Ten are the ones. Um, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
How that works.
One of the things we were talking about. Let's look and see how this pans out. Is an Auburn team who is now what 17 and 16, and they were talking
Talking
about
about them
them
being on the
being
bubble.
on the bubble, getting in. I'm like, come on,
Better
Why
not.
was they strict the scheduling tough?
man, I don't give a shit if they play Duke three
Man,
times
they
and
one game over 500.
17 and 16.
They don't deserve no at large bid. They lost today in the conference tournament. They can't get in.
Oh, okay. No. Now I can see if they won it. Well, that's an automatic bid if you win your
Yeah,
tournament. But
they not.
but if you had beat Duke, once and the number two seed once, maybe some of your wins were against top five
I
opponent.
can't let a 17 and 16 team in.
16 losses.
16 losses. That's a lot. That's just like letting. That's just like football, but this is a Southeast Conference team, so this is that bullshit. That's like letting three-loss Alabama in the damn championship playoffs.
Mhm.
You know that you can't do that. You can't do that. I don't give a shit. It's Auburn. Ain't Chuck Person and Charles Barkley ain't fucking playing. So no, they don't. No, no.
Every year, it's always a team that should probably get in and don't get in
Oh yeah,
in
it's gonna
every sport, right? And so who's gonna be that team? You know what
it's
I mean?
because of a 17 and 16 team.
Right, right.
That's
Yeah.
you know.
I will. Who came up with that? Um, saying some shit like that anyway. Why would they be saying some shit like that?
ESPN
ESPN.
because they you know SEC
That's SEC.
SEC bias type of thing, but
Mm.
I can't even see it. They you one game over 500. You played 33 games. You one game over 500.
And shit, they lost by 10 today. So
They're done.
to Tennessee.
Oh yeah, you can stick and fork it now.
Yeah, they're done.
Um, Jay
And I
James saying, "What's up with the Kings? What we got on the Kings? Got some news on the Kings? Whatever with the Kings?
LA, the hockey team, Kings of Sacramento,
Got
the,
to be talking about Sacramento.
the Queens. That
Hmm.
was Shaq called them back in the day.
Sacramento ain't
They what? Can they lose any more games? Shit. What do you mean? What's up with them? Shit.
We know they not making the damn playoffs.
yeah, I
Man,
don't
shit.
know. They're done.
They wouldn't make the playoffs if everybody in the NBA got in the playoffs.
Only way they would make is if you took so you reversed it and took the worst teams in the NBA. That's the only way.
They'd be a 2 seed in the
Hey
West.
man, if the NBA really wanted to make some money, you go ahead and take all the teams that don't make the playoffs and run them in a tournament.
And then I pro tournament.
Yeah,
Shit.
a consolation bracket.
Yeah, because Russell Westbrook was having problems with some reporters talking about how
Oh man,
many L's y'all done took this year.
he
Shit.
got on. He got on. And yeah, so uh, switching to just the football real quick. Kyler Murray went to the Vikings.
Yeah, Colin Murray's in the Vikings. Um,
Drew, what was his name? Drew Laidlaw.
We got Greenlaw back.
Greenlaw back.
okay.
We pulled up some interesting stuff on him. He only played. He only averages 10 games a year in his seven years he's
7
been in the
years,
league.
man.
He's only played an
He
average
only
of
played 10
10
games a
games.
year.
So
Damn.
Yeah, he hurt banging to. He don't know how to. His hits ain't finessing. He knocking.
it's all or
He
nothing.
knocking the shit out of his.
He's like Zion Williamson at New Orleans. Shit.
Big injury. He hurt himself.
Right.
And was that the Super? Was it the Super
In
Bowl?
the
He
Super Bowl,
jumping around and
jumped up and blew his.
Wait, was he the one who was about to run on the field and
yeah.
Yeah,
oh shit. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
He
They
can't even get in the game.
they really got him back uh, because him and Warner play well together. They do. Um, did we have to get him back? I don't think so. But
Mm-hmm.
they knew when he went on the free agent market that Warner was going to be lobbying for him. And, they just we'll see.
They had a
But
little bit. He got some Cowboy news. Dak Prescott broke up with his fiance on their um,
Co-ed.
co-ed
co-ed
bridal and bachelor
bachelor parties,
bachelor party.
bachelorette parties.
But
So
they
the
got.
first,
I'm like, but you got two kids with her, a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old. I mean,
right,
she
right.
gonna get some money regardless.
Oh, 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 man! That,
she gonna get
I,
she gonna get some money
you
regardless.
know you making every year. Oh, the child support is a monster, Playboy.
She gonna get I think well, each kid get 30%, right? So uh,
Whatever it is,
yeah, she gonna get paid regardless. But I don't get uh, sometimes what that song say, D Mac?
it's cheaper to keep
It's
her.
cheaper to keep her. Goddamn it! Sometimes it's cheaper to keep her. Shit.
Oh, here goes some news on somebody splitting up. Word is that Travis Hunter dumped his girl
Nah, I don't believe
because for the fifth time in a relationship,
it.
she got caught cheating.
They ought to leave Travis Hunter alone, man. They just
And,
be
and it said that he
they
pays
be
her
making up so much shit on Travis Hunter shit. Oh man, shit. Poor Travis, he can't
I,
buy a break. Goddamn it,
I
shit.
hope they. I hope that ain't true. I
It
hope
ain't
that.
true, bro. I'm telling you already, it ain't true,
I
though.
mean, it come out every 2 months.
Yeah, they have she next day they people didn't. Hey, people cold too. They went and researched and saw her in a video from shit. I don't know, 15 years ago or some shit she did. Talk about how she a groupie or some shit, whatever. I don't know.
just a groupie.
Hey man, Lynn, y'all leave Travis Hunter alone, man. Travis ain't bothered. Travis cut his hair off, look good. I'm glad he cut off that
That's
shit
why.
hanging on.
Cut the
Yeah,
dreads
look
down.
That's
like
why
they
he
got
has
a
a number.
they got a son. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
acting
man.
like a grown man, dog. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he get healthy and come back stronger than ever next year. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully they use him next year.
Right.
You know, first round draft pick and you barely play his ass.
Well, they still talking about they're gonna play. They're gonna start on defense, but they gonna
Put him in
you
on
know
downs
put
on.
spot play him on offense or whatever. But I
Mm.
don't know shit. That's another thing. Colorado might have a new two-way star.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, a brother named Boo Carter came from Tennessee.
Okay.
Looking good out there in spring
Did,
ball.
did he play both sides at Tennessee?
Yeah, he did somewhat.
See.
Yeah, he got in on some offense and he's also a hell of a special team returner.
Returner.
Yeah, very nice returning the ball.
We shall see.
We shall.
But hey Tracy, they said the people over there said it had nothing to do with the prenup nuptial agreement. They said they got into an argument or something about they was supposed it might be allegedly some infidelity stuff going on
Yeah,
with
they
that. You
got
know what
caught
I'm saying?
cheating. That's what it was said that he also got caught cheating. So
Yeah, he might have had a Tiger Wood issue. You know what I'm saying? And and she like she ain't having it. But I'm gonna tell you well, what's my boy name that died? Sam they used to do all the relationship shit. What's his name? Samuel something.
Samuels. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to say, look here, women.
Samuel or something like that.
What's his name?
Was it? Is it Kevin Samuels? Or
Kevin Samuel. Kevin Samuel will tell your motherfucking ass, look here. You a fool if your ass broke up with this man and he got what you know what I'm saying? What you go yeah, you know what I mean? What you gonna get better than what you got? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
hey,
you gotta weigh your options, goddamn it. You got a man what's
hey,
his contract, $240 million? Shit, you
two.
got two kids by him already. You should have thought about all that shit before you started doing all that. You
hey,
know what I mean? Why you put the buggy before the horse?
this is a freebie to the gold diggers. So let's look at this, right? When Dr. Dre and his wife got divorced, she got at the time half his earnings, right?
Allegedly.
Now he's a fucking billionaire,
Yeah.
and you don't get shit
Yeah.
else. You got what you got in the settlement papers,
Yeah.
and you don't get nothing else.
Yeah, well,
So
Hey. Cookie said, I ain't going no
I ain't
fucking
going
where.
nowhere because I get all this shit.
shit.
All this.
Cookie
Hey,
ain't nowhere. That man got HIV.
When
Cookie said, I ain't going nowhere, nigga.
I'm
when
just trying to say. Sometimes, look here, it don't get better than what you can step up off the bridge if you want to, off the ledge, I should say, and fall into some old dog shit. You know what I mean?
when
Mm-hmm.
James
Because what you have to do is have to understand now that you are, and I hate to say it, um, you have two kids and two young kids by this guy. And unless who else gonna come in there, ain't nobody else trying to step in there like that. You know what I mean? And especially if that type of in that position probably in his life. You know what I'm saying? Because why would he mess with you when he can mess with somebody who ain't got that type of situation
Nobody
going?
getting ready to Russell Wilson your ass.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Unless he just trying to hit it and quit it. Shit, that's all he. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't trying to dive into all that responsibility you got going on.
No,
Shit.
sir. No, sir.
Yeah, shit. You got a 2 year old and a 10 month old. Shit, whatever he did, you better just chalk it up and say, "Hey, look, shit happens." You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Hey,
She she better hope he
you be
don't try to.
smarter off just hey, cuss him out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, make him sleep downstairs on the couch.
two
You
months.
know,
Right.
hey, do what some of you other women suggest. Hey, fuck with his friend, his best friend or something. I don't know. Get him back. That's how you get him back.
The pool boy or somebody.
That's how you get him back.
Get your boyfriend and shut the fuck
You
up.
know what I'm saying?
Get your
But
boyfriend.
shit, man, you crazy motherfucker, man. Look here.
Just don't
Uh,
bring it to the house. That's all.
yeah, shit. That's it. You know what I mean?
You know,
But
James
hey,
Worthy had his little incident with the Lakers when he got arrested in the hotel. His wife didn't leave; she supported.
hey,
But she
man,
knew,
look at shit. Hey, that was gonna be one of our topics. We're gonna bring up. I said, uh, uh, the difference between when men cheat and get caught versus when women cheat and get caught.
Yes, sir.
Generally, it's all over when you catch a woman cheating because men just for some reason can't fathom
Your
like.
ego. Your
Yeah,
ego.
and I don't know why, motherfucker. She wasn't a virgin before she met you, so she was fucking before then. You know what I'm saying? So you had to imagine that. Hey, shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
does.
yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah, so I don't know why in our mind we just like, well, I just can't take it, and I
That's
just,
because we think the Punisher is hitting that shit. Punisher, that nigga named the Punisher for a reason,
Hey man, look here, man, shit.
making her a new.
Cool. But they take our ass back all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not only do they take our ass back after the fact, if you pay attention to this shit, and this always seems to happen. I don't know why this is. It's like a almost automatic. If you're young enough, they wind up having another baby and shit.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the new baby is gonna wash all the shit away. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? For
take
the
care of
shit you've been doing before. You really trying to prove that you're really committed now. I'm having another kid with you, motherfucker.
that
I
and the
don't know what
carrot.
the I don't know why hey, if y'all pay attention to shit like when motherfuckers be breaking up like that, and then they get back together, the very next goddamn thing happens, she get pregnant. Shit. And they
Hey,
have a
that
kid.
with
What the fuck is that shit about, man? That shit is
Opie and Vanessa. It was the same thing. She got pregnant and
that's
she
what
got
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what it
carrot.
happens.
Yeah, she got
It
some more kids.
happens all
Right?
the time, dog. I don't know why the fuck people do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, having a kid ain't renewing the relationship, man. You know what I'm
Kobe had
saying?
they had two more kids after that.
Right.
I'm just telling you, shit. I'm really trying to prove to you, baby, that I really love you.
And
You know,
Vanessa wasn't stupid. She
take
knew
this
she
baby.
I get it all. We get it all.
I did it
Yeah.
all brand new
No,
solid.
see, Vanessa had very good parents, you know,
Yeah.
and they advised her very well. So, hey, look here, you could go ahead and end this, but this is really a good young man, and it's shit happens. Her pops probably talked to her and let her know that look, this type of shit happens. You know what I mean? Work it out, go to some counseling. Get a couple kids and shit. You're gonna be all right. You know what
Get
I mean?
10 more carrots. You'll be all right.
Absolutely. All right, we're moving on. So, hey, tomorrow we got Freedom Friday, y'all. Look here, this is what we Freedom Friday. This is our day where we get to just open up and talk about any kind of shit that we got going on in society. We play a few games with y'all. We got some hood feud coming up. We got um I guess we ain't did the bougie shit in a minute. We can
Bougie.
go with some bougie shit.
Come
Pet
on.
peeves. We can talk about some more pet peeves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're just going to just talk about a few little things, just kind of open it up and play a couple videos and the whole little shot. Maybe just straight ass, straight cash. I don't know. All right, D Mac, what you got for me for it?
All right. All right. So here's the thought of the day. While you're out trying to account for someone else's time, what are you actually doing with yours?
Hmm.
Oh my God, there it is. It is right there. What the hell you doing with your time while you trying to account for somebody else's? Shit, you wasting it. That's what you doing. Shit, you wasting it. Shit, why you worried about what the hell I got going on when you need to be worried about what you need to be going on? You know what I'm saying? Damn, so can't. Once time is gone, it's gone, man. They tell you that. They tell you that all the time. Once time is gone, it's gone. So don't sit up here and be wasting your goddamn time. Worrying about what somebody else doing when you got other shit to be doing. You can be doing.
You got
Uh,
plenty other shit to do.
yeah, this is the Kind Case Show. We speak up on it Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll